Hello, I'm Wade Harrell. I'm a former National Board certified teacher in early childhood music. I love the guitar and I teach kids the ukulele. And I'd like to teach you today how to change from a one-finger chord to a two-finger chord as easy as possible and start learning to play songs right away on your ukulele. Alright, so I'll show you the ukulele. As I do with the kids at school, I show them backwards, so I'll show you backwards first so it looks like you're doing the right thing. You know, a right-handed guitarist can learn a lot from a left-handed guitarist and vice versa. Alright, this is your baby. You take your baby, you put it on your chest. Alright, you sit up straight, sit up tall, back straight, feet flat. Take your right arm and you're going to brace your baby. And you love to caress your baby. And that's called the brush stroke. And you use the nails of your fingers. Do not use the fleshy part because it can get very annoying and irritating if you keep doing that. All right, so we've got our baby held correctly. All right, you want your fretting arm out. You can put your hand on your shoulder like this and then take it and put it here on the ukulele. You do not want the elbow inside like this to play. You want your arm out. All right, and you've got to use a clamp. All right, this is very important. You lay your fingers down flat like you would be playing a recorder. All right, but only on the first chord, not on the next one. All right, on this one we're going to learn how to play the one finger chord. All right, okay, so your thumb should be in the middle of your instrument, about on the behind the second fret, and take your first finger and use a clamping motion. You got to clamp down tight so you can get a ping sound. So you put your finger behind the first fret. This is the first fret, this is the nut. So your finger goes in between the nut and the first fret, and you press down very hard so you can get a ping sound. All right, so this is the way it's supposed to look. All right, now when we go to change that chord, what's going to happen is we're going to lift up our first finger and move it over to the next string and stand them up, and take our second finger and place them right behind the second fret. First finger always behind the first fret on these two chords, and the second finger always behind the second fret. Now I'd play this for you, but it won't sound right because I've got the ukulele backwards. So I'm going to turn it around and show you how to do this. All right, once again, hand on shoulder, thumb here, first finger here, and make sure you clamp it down tight. All right, and use the brush stroke. Now your arm braces your baby here. All right, so you've got two things that your arm has to do. It has to brace your baby and brush the strings. All right, so let's use the brush stroke, and we'll play on the one chord. I call it the one chord. Some people might call it the C7 chord, but here we go. And take it nice and slow. I'm the ukulele bum. All I do is strum and strum. I strum. I strum. And sometimes I will hum. Listen. Hum, 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 hum. Okay, enough of that. All right, now, here's the challenge. Your challenge is to lift your finger and place it on the next fret. If you notice, the knuckle is collapsed here, but when you go and lift it to put it on the second chord or the second string from the bottom, it must stand up. And you must take your second finger and place it on the top string behind the second fret. So it's a diagonal chord. All right, okay, I call it two-finger chord. Some people call it F. All right, and here we go. So we strum and strum and strum and strum. I'm the ukulele bum. All I do is strum and strum. I strum. Yes, I strum. All right, now we have both chords. Now we're going to learn how to change between these two chords back and forth, and that's the focus of our lesson, to be able to change from the one finger chord to the two finger chord. All right, so simply to change from the two finger chord back to the first finger chord, all you do is lift your second finger. Easy. Now take your first finger and you're going to now pull it back and pinch back to that first string. All right, and there it is. Now, when you go to change, you're going to lift your first finger and place it on the next string. Do not go down. Do not go up. All you do is go across, and then take your second finger and put it behind the second fret. And there you have your 2-finger chord. All right? Okay, let's go over this again. Here's your 2-finger chord. All right? And when you want to change, you lift your second finger, and then you take your first finger and pinch the top string. Excuse me, the bottom string. All right? And here we go. All right, I'm going to count, and what we do is let's try counting to 3, and then we're going to change on 4, and then we're going to strum back on 1. Okay, so here we go. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3. And that's how you go back and forth as easy as possible between the 1-finger chord and 2-finger chord. And once you're able to do this, then you can play songs like La Cucaracha. There's a bug, some like to chase it. When we play, we must outrace it. If at lunch we see it coming, we're supposed to send it running. La Cucaracha, La Cucaracha. I'm so sad to see you go. La Cucaracha, La Cucaracha. I love you, te quiero yo. Cha-cha-cha. And that's our ukulele lesson today. And I'd like to thank my video producer and son, Ian Harrell. You might also see him on YouTube on Applesauce Gaming. All right? Okay. Thanks, everybody. Bye.